Good evening and welcome to the Shakopee City Council regular meeting for Wednesday, November 5th, 2025. City Clerk, if you could please take the roll.
Councilmember Delaney.
Here.
Councilmember Whiting.
Here.
Councilmember Contreras.
Here.
Councilmember Laura. And Mayor Lehman.
Thank you. And Mayor Lehman and Councilmember Lara will not be here with us. That's why I am sitting in for them tonight. Second, I'd like to invite everyone, number 3, for the Pledge of Allegiance, please, if we could all stand. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. We did have a special presentation for tonight that has changed and will be coming at a later date. We will be moving to the approval of the agenda. Do we have any changes from?
Nothing from staff, ma'am.
Thank you. Councilors?
Well, I'd like to pull number,
That would
Oh,
be
sorry,
for,
that's-
yep.
I'll make a motion to approve the agenda.
second.
Second. Thank you. We have a motion by Councilor Whiting and a second by Councilor Delaney. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Now, consent agenda.
I'd like to pull 6D. I think we tabled that last meeting.
Okay. Is that all?
That's it, yeah.
Okay.
As amended.
Sorry.
I'll make a motion to approve the consent agenda as amended.
Second.
Second.
Only two.
It's only us, so we're going to have to work this together. All right, so we have a motion by Whiting, a second by Delaney. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed, motion passes. All right. I should have asked to read that. Sorry.
You can do it if you
You can
want me
still
to.
do it.
Go for it, could you
All right,
please?
here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the consent agenda items for Wednesday, November 5th of 2025. 6A is the operating budget and financial reporting policies. 6B is a surplus property. 6C is the rejuvenation of the employee handbook updates. 6E is the monthly financial report for September 25. 6F issues a negative declaration on the need for an environmental impact statement for the Minnesota Riverbank Stable. 6G is the approval of the October 21st, 2025 City Council minutes. 6H is the Walmart Foundation Spark Good Local Grants Program application and award. And 6I is the approval of the 2026 NeoGov contract renewal.
All right, thank you, sir. Now, we got the motion and we got it all passed. So number 7, time for public comment. Anyone in the audience who has anything that is not on the agenda, this is your time. Anyone?
There's
One.
candy.
I know,
Come
yeah,
on,
there's candy on the
staff,
table.
come on.
All right, one more time. Anyone who's here that has anything for, that's not on the agenda? All right, see none? Yes, sir.
Did we have any communications, Mr. Reynolds?
Yep, any communications?
No, we did not.
Awesome, thank you so much. All right, number 8, business removed from consent.
Let's see, 6D, that's our capital improvement plan. In our last meeting, I think that was tabled because we thought it was going to be a 2-2 vote and moved to this meeting, so we're basically,
I'll make a motion to accept the 2026 to 2023 capital improvement plan.
I will second it. So we have a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
aye.
Motion does not pass.
Would that-
Motion
that
does
would
pass.
Oh,
It does
motion
pass,
passed.
yes. Majority,
Okay.
yeah.
It still passes? I didn't know we
Yep.
needed all 3. Okay.
Yep.
All right, thank you. Sorry about that. Okay, so that does pass. That moves us to, public hearing. Do I have a motion to open? Thank you.
I'll make a motion to open a public hearing.
Second.
Thank you. All right, public hearing. Who is?
Good evening, council members. Public hearing tonight is on the issuance of revenue bonds for the benefit of St. Francis Regional Center. The bonds are considered conduit debt. Again, that means the city has no liability to pay off the bonds or financial impact on the city of Shakopee, nor does it impact our credit rating at all. The city does receive a fee as part of this transaction. If approved tonight, the bond issuance would be up to $70 million. Part of the bond sale would refund bonds that were issued in 2014, which also went through the similar process and were issued by the city of Shakopee. And a part would be for funding new improvements. Julie Eddington from Kudak Rock, representing the city's bond council, is here and can answer any specific questions related to that transaction. And Amy Jurdy, who is the president and CEO of St. Francis, and Angela Gutzmer, the director of finance, representing the applicant, are here in attendance as well. And assuming it's okay with council, I'll invite them up and they can talk a little bit more about the project and the bond issues.
Please, thank you.
I
Welcome.
already invited them, sorry.
Thank you. Go ahead.
Good evening. My name is Amy Jurdy, Hospital President and Chief Executive Officer, and here tonight to present on our bond financing 2025. And so this bond financing is to support an emergency department renovation and expansion project and the refunding of Series 2014 bonds, as well as other capital needs, but primarily our emergency department renovation and expansion project. And so, as always, I like to start with just sharing our statement of partnership, just laying the foundation that St. Francis is a not-for-profit Catholic hospital. We were founded in 1938 out of a spirit of love and concern for the community, shaped by our roots by the Franciscan sisters and then Benedictine traditions, and by the values of our partners, Essentia Health, Allina Health, and Health Partners. The partners believe that by working together, we can apply the resources of 3 nationally recognized healthcare systems in the pursuit of providing the highest quality healing experience and broadest range of services to our communities. And that is truly what we aim to do every day. On the next slide, you can see our mission is at St. Francis, we work together to provide all people the healing experience we would expect for ourselves and our families. Our vision is through our actions and accomplishments to be consistently recognized as one of the best community hospitals in America. And then our values of stewardship, respect, justice, partnership, joy, and hospitality. And so it truly brings me joy, actually, to be bringing you this project tonight, because you'll see on the next slide, it was originally intended to break ground in May of 2020. So we've got some of the history here that talks a little bit about how we've evolved as St. Francis, as our community has continued to grow, and we've needed to really expand and think about how we make sure that we're providing access to the needed services for our community. And so I won't go through each piece of this, but you can see we were originally built with 8 rooms, actually. And the plan in 2019, the design was complete, and we planned to break ground in May of 2020. At that time, we were held up, and the project was paused because of the pandemic. We did proceed with phase 1, which is 6 new mental health safe rooms. And so we essentially lifted that out of this renovation and expansion project to allow us to build those additional 6 mental health safe rooms, which has really been helpful for the flow of our patients, and as we've continued to see higher numbers of mental health patients in our emergency department. So that phase 1 was opened in 2022, and it did allow us to go from the 21 exam rooms we had since 2006 to 27 exam rooms. And then today, our ED continues to have significant space constraints. If you've been in our emergency department, our current size and design really does not support the community needs at this point in time, and we continue to monitor the expected increase that we'll see over time with our aging population. And so we are really preparing for that and finding the best way that we can be sure to accommodate access for our growing community. And so, like I said, was going to break ground in May of 2020, and we have now broken ground. You'll see on the next slide, this is a picture of what will be our new emergency department. And some more details on that on the next slide. This will add 7 additional new clinical exam rooms. So we're going from 27 with the 7 new to 34 total exam rooms. Revising our triage area at the front, right behind our registration desk, so that will allow flow through the department without necessarily having to put patients in exam rooms, but will let us fast track patients as needed and provide urgent care treatment if necessary, and make sure that they're getting the right services and care on the front end, so that we can be sure that we're providing them the best care possible. We are also adding an ambulance garage. So right now, our ambulance garage has 2 stalls that you drive into and then back out of. This will allow 4 ambulances at one time to be covered and inside that drive-through ambulance garage. And so much improved from the current state. There are times right now where we have 2 or 3 ambulances actually backed up trying to get into our ambulance garage. And so this will be a major improvement to our ambulance ability to get in and out of our space. We'll add new isolation rooms. We learned a lot in the pandemic, of course, and so we're really preparing to have all the things that we need to be able to care for patients quickly and have the right HVAC and all the things required for isolation. Equipment storage, break room, support space, and so in total, it's 8,500 square feet of new construction. A lot of this really is taking that existing emergency department area and remodeling. So again, if you've been in our emergency department, there are some parts of it that are from 1996, and so really do need that renovation and improvement. So the next slide has a couple more pictures of the new waiting room area. The flip to actually move the front entrance to the north allows a circular drive so that you can actually drop a patient off versus having to park and then walk, and so much more convenient for patients to be able to be dropped off. And then there will be a canopy that connects the front entrance of the emergency department all the way to the cancer center doors, and so cancer center patients as well can be dropped off and then proceed to the cancer center. And so just really much more convenient for the drop-off, and that's why we are moving that front entrance to face north. And so the next slide kind of shows you a little bit more of that entrance, that circular drive. The cancer center is on the left side. And then the last slide is just another view of that. And so as I mentioned, the phase 1 of the project was completed and is now in service. That was square footage of 4,000 square feet and completed in January of 2022. And now this phase 2 plus, and it's really 6 phases with a target completion January 1 of 27. It's underway now, 25,400 square feet, 8,500 new. Like, as I mentioned, the 4-bay ambulance drive-through, circular drive and drop-off, increased to 34 exam rooms. The budget for the project is $36.2 million. Groundbreaking was March of 2025, so under construction now with the support of all 3 of our owners that fully support the project and this plan going forward. And so with that, I'm going to turn it over to Angela.
Hi, good evening. I'm Angela Gutzmer, the Finance Director at St. Francis, and I'm just going to cover this last slide. Just gives you an overview of the financing. So obviously, we're the borrower. Our corporate counsel is Dorsey and Whitney, issuer, City of Shakopee, bond counsel, Kutek Rock, and Julie's here with representing them. Our purchaser is JP Morgan Chase Bank. Our financial advisor is Kaufman Hall, and again, amount of $70 million. This gives you an overview.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. We don't talk about it, right? It's just public hearing or what?
We can ask other people to comment or if
Yeah,
there's questions.
so this is the public hearing. If anyone in the public has any questions or would like to ask in regards to the project, they can ask now. Seeing none. Nate, anything else you'd like to before?
No, it's just if you have any questions for the applicant while they're up here before you close the public hearing.
Go ahead.
No questions, but I think this project you did a great job explaining it, and I've seen some of it, so I'm looking forward to some of the upgrades. We're glad to have St. Francis in our community, and I personally want to thank you for the mental health beds that you've added to that doesn't only help Shakopee, but it helps our whole county and our whole region to have those extra needed bed space. So thank you for that. But I have no further questions.
Awesome. And just outset, thank you too. I seriously live across the street, and I've seen the changes throughout the years, and it's always great. I mean, our community growing, so it's always good to see the hospital growing with the community. So thank you. And again, yes, to the mental health, it's something that is much needed nowadays. So I do appreciate that you guys are staying on that. Counselors, please.
I'll make a motion to close the public hearing.
Perfect, thank you. And
Second.
All right, we have a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion passes. Thank you. What would you like to do?
I'd like to make a motion to adopt Resolution R 2025-125, authorizing the issuance of revenue bonds of the City of Shakopee for the benefit of St. Francis Regional Medical Center and authorizing the execution and delivery of documents in connection therewith.
Second that.
Thank you. So we have a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion passes. Thank you, ladies, for coming tonight. All right, right, we're going to recess for our Economic Authority motion.
I'll make a motion to recess for Economic Development Authority meeting.
And I'll second that.
Good evening. We'll call to order the Shakopee Economic Development Authority meeting for Tuesday, it says October, let's see, November 5th. That's the wrong one. Please make note of the roll. Item 2, we're going to look at our agenda. Members?
I'll make a motion to approve the agenda.
Second.
Motion and second. Discussion. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Our agenda is adopted. Item number 3 is our consent business, and that's the approval of the EDA minutes.
I'll make a motion on that, please.
We have a motion on the approval of the EDA minutes.
Second.
And a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. On to item 4A, the purchase agreement for 124 Somerville property. Somerville Street, the property.
Real property, yeah.
Mr. Kursky.
Chair and board members, so we had this before you a few months ago. We did work with the property owner who cut the price in half. In anticipation the building cannot be reused, our engineers looked at it and actually we're not very happy to be standing in it. So the price is now $75,000. If approved tonight, the closing would actually be Friday, and we would begin the demolition as soon as we can. The interesting fact is, I know you were concerned about the environmental issues in the building. There's very little asbestos they found in it, and most of the contamination's only in 1 foot. It was interesting to see that this has been everything from a horse stable to a hardware store, and then it was a garage, and then small engine repair. Thankfully, most of the contamination came from spark plugs and brake pads, and it's in the 1 foot of soil. So as part of this, the demolition contractor will remove that 1 foot of soil, and it'll be sent to appropriate landfill.
Thank you, Mr. Kursky. I'm fairly certain it was a livery stable longer than it was an automotive repair, and I know when it rained real hard, you could smell the former horses living in there. But all right, we have this. We've seen this before.
Yep.
Ms. Contreras?
If we could, I mean, it's seeing that the price went down and it's ready to go. I don't feel that we need to wait. I'd like to make the motion to approve the purchase agreement with Kim Robson for $75,000 for PID number 2700111810. And it's at 124 Somerville Street, South in Shakopee.
I'll second that. Discussion.
I still don't think public funds should be used for this. I think it should be more of a private sale, put it on the market and let it see if it sells from there. Again, I don't think it's something the city needs to spend tax dollars on.
My comments would be that we have adjourned from the city council. Now we're sitting here as the Economic Development Authority, and that's a different hat. The Economic Development Authority is charged with taking properties that are in a deteriorated state and contaminated especially, and upgrading them for public use, along with our other duties of trying to bring in jobs or big companies and develop our economy. So this is not out of the realm of what we do, and this is one of our charter issues. So with that, all those in favor say aye. I think
Aye.
Aye. Opposed?
Aye.
Passes 2-1. Thank you. And then we will move on to the next portion of this discussion. Mr. Kursky.
Chair and board members, so we got numerous proposals to demolish the building. This is the low bid, who also happens to be the contractor that removed the house in Jennifer Lane. So we've had experience with them. They did a really good job there. And they did find someone to remove the asbestos. So
it wouldn't be the same contractor?
it would be the same contractor, yes, and the
For the
same
summit.
same asbestos contractor we use there. So.
Okay. Any
Right.
questions?
No, I don't have any questions.
Wishes of the board?
Yep. I'll make the motion to approve the contracts with how do you say that?
Sherburne?
Sherburne Companies for a total of $55,736 for the building demolition and the site remediation, and with Virgo Environmental for $1,514 for asbestos removal.
Again,
I'll second it.
I can't support it.
Discussion.
I can't support it. Again, that's using tax dollars to buy property. I understand the economic development side of this, but you haven't showed me or proved to me there's any return on investment for the city for buying this.
I can think of one, we haven't made that discussion, but we've heard all the rumblings about downtown parking. This could, we're not there yet, but this could be that. It could be a whole new tax base and a whole new opportunity for somebody to build in downtown Shakopee. So we have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed?
Aye.
Motion passes 2-1. Thank you, Mr. Kursky.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The next thing on our item is 5A, the EDA bill list. Is there any questions on the bill list?
Something we can agree on, none.
Okay, seeing none. All right. I think we'll just move that as passed with no, you want to move that?
Yeah, I'll make a motion to adjourn to December 2nd, 2025 at 7 p.m.
Second.
All right. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. We are standing adjourned.
I keep forgetting.
Did I break that? No.
All right, we are reconvene to our regular city council meeting. We're on 12 reports, liaisons, and administration.
All right, start on this end. Okay, what has happened since the last meeting? We had I did the 5K jack-o'-lantern run. That was a great event. Thank you, city staff, for putting that on. It was really fun. It was really rainy. I didn't come in last, but I definitely didn't come in first. It was enjoyable. And the T-shirts are fantastic. I meant to wear mine tonight. What else? We had a Shakopee Public Utilities meeting. Well, out of that, we did make a decision to change our opt-out policy. We added an additional, path for opting out where you can have the current equipment modified so it's no longer reporting, and then we would have staff go out and read the meter. Would be a charge a month to do that to cover the cost for traveling out and also the manual entries. I think we have 2 families that may take advantage of that. We only had 3 families that were holdouts, and one we came to an opt-out side solution. The other 2, I think, are probably going to opt for this. We're waiting to hear back from them on that. Let's see. We had a meeting with I met with the Commissioner Brennan, or with our GM at SPUC, and Commissioner Brennan. We had a Zoom call to talk about nuclear reactor support for clean energy going forward. And I also met with our Commissioner Beer, just to kind of, after our last meeting, we decided we're going to meet, discuss. We haven't really touched base on a lot of things, so that was a good meeting. And that was all the activities. So,
Great. Ms. Contreras. It's a meeting. Sorry,
you.
I had the last part. Sorry. MBTA did meet. We did do some discussions on some things. I'd rather bring that back to the full board because I know Mayor Lehman had some questions on that. So
great.
you'll hear back from me on those issues in the future.
No worries. And then I had no report. Mr. Reynolds.
Nothing from me, ma'am. Thank you.
Great, thank you. 12A, any questions on the city bill list? Anybody, anyone? No? All good? All right. And 12B, news and announcements.
You get to choose. You're the boss.
Oh, my goodness.
I'll find it in my notes here first.
I'll just say, does everybody have it? I for somehow didn't get mine. No. I'll let you start. You got the voice.
This is great. This is the Marystown Road update. And I thought it was going to be open, and then it wasn't. But
it's
Marystown Road reopened to traffic on Friday, October 31st, following the completion of the first stage of the project, which included construction of the single-lane roundabout at Marystown Road and 169 North Ramp. The roadway will remain open throughout the winter. The second stage of the project is expected to begin next April. Thank you to the community for their patience during these important improvements.
All right, thank you. Mr. Delaney, you're up.
Okay, Holiday Fest 2025. Holiday Fest is Saturday, December 6, 2025, from 2 to 6, downtown Shakopee. Holiday Fest is a celebration to kick off the holiday season. There will be a winter vendor marketplace, pictures with Santa, tree lighting, and fireworks. Come join the holiday fun. More information can be found at Shakopee Chamber of Commerce website. This is always a great event. It's if you haven't been, it's definitely check it out. It's a great event, so.
Thank you. And I wasn't going to leave you behind, Mr. Reynolds. Go for it.
Social District's dates of operation. The Shakopee Social District has closed for the season. However, fear not. It will temporarily reopen for December 6th through the 7th and then close again. It will reopen in May of 2026.
Thank you.
Mr. Reynolds, local bars are still open though, correct?
The local bars are still open. They are not
Just
closed.
can't take it outside, okay.
Thank you, thank you. All right. Other business, anything, anyone? God, we're all
Hey, quick
quiet.
one, great job.
All right, thank you. And who'd like to make the motion to adjourn for tonight?
I'd like to make a motion to adjourn to November 18th, 2025 at 7 p.m.
Mr. Thompson, I'm sorry we interrupted you this evening, but thank you for being here.
I was
And
going to
I-
bring Julie at a public hearing, you know.
We were going to bring Julie up and pay her your salary.
Come through and delay this thing.
So we have a second?
Second, sorry.
Second, all right.
Okay,
So
in the comment period.
No worries. So we have a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes. Thank you for everybody for showing up tonight.
Thanks,
We're
everyone.
adjourned.